Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout between Robbie Lawler versus Bryan Barberena. And how I see this fight right here is Bryan Barberena to me is this guy that's not all that talented, not all that great, got a lot of flaws, but he'll bring intensity and he'll bring output, not really much damage or much heavy hands. But you gotta respect his power. That's about it. But he's a guy that's going to put up value. He's going to pressure. He's going to attack, and he's going to put up value. And I feel like Matt Lawler fight. Not even Matt Lawler, Matt Brown fight. It was very close to coming to a loss against an older, aging fighter. I thought it would have been a much easier fight for him. Not to say that Matt Brown was easy pickings, but Matt Brown is up there in age and wasn't looking the best. But he still was able to put on good performance against Bryan Barberena, but we ain't doing MMA math here. But as far as I just feel like Robbie Lawler is the more talented fighter. And I feel like Bryan Barberena is very hittable and very beatable. And Robbie Lawler, I feel like he's reinvigorated after fighting Nick Diaz and beating Nick Diaz. And I feel like even if he's half what he was in that fight, I feel like he still should come and possibly even get a stoppage over Bryan Barberena. And that's why I'm going to say feel like he gets a stoppage over Bryan Barberena, comes in there, take advantage of Bryan Barberena, like is able to roll with the shots like he does, pick his shots, and be more efficient. And then in the later rounds, is Bryan Barberena in the same position where he was all tired and really just digging deep to get some offense on Matt Brown in the later rounds. I feel like Robbie Lawler is able to stay fresh throughout the fight. I feel like Robbie Lawler is able to, and also I feel like in the clinch he's able to bully him. And I feel like in the inside able to rip him with the heavier shots and just break down Barberena like this, maintain his cardio better, maintain his pace better. Barberena maybe just to some casualists, I guess, just by. A lot of casualists and even some of these sucky judges, they just see somebody throwing a whole bunch of little arm punches, like, oh my gosh, look at all that damage. Like, he just throwing little pillow fists and slaps like Bryan Barberena does. And just being there, really could just eat that shot and hit him with a big hook and knock his head off because man just be doing these little sissy punches. But then also, I'm going to say that he's going to bring out his big boy pants and throw some big power out there. But for the most part, I'll be doing these sissy punches out there and just putting a volume. Like Robbie Lawler could easily roll with those shots, pop him with the jab, put his head back, rip him to the body some, take that gas tank down a little more, roll with some shots, then rip him to the body, catch him up top, rip him to the body, and then start to, as the fight goes on, Robbie Lawler, like I said, early on he rolling with the shots and doing all that stuff early. And what was that, fifth round Lawler became a thing or whatever the case, because he would kind of let some rounds slide just by, being too defensive. And then his opponent started to get slowed down, and you start to see a read for them more. Then he would turn it up in that fifth round because he'd been conserving himself the whole time. But could be a recipe for disaster in a 3-round fight if he does go that way. I don't feel like he's going to go that way, but I do feel like he might give it the first round. But then the second round, I feel like he comes on more. But still put in work in every round. But then third round, he really turns it on. Barberena probably mouth breathe him a little bit, and Lawler dig him to the body even more once he sees that. And start to put him in, land some knees, flying knees, and really turns up on him and puts him away. And I'm probably gonna rip him to the body, throw some knees, have Bryan Barberena kind of straddling against the cage, more rip the body, put the plum on him, knees, elbows, flying knees, have Bryan Barberena kind of curl over on the ground, elbows down, then some tight waist, and then some follow-up shots, third round, 246. So in this fight, I got Robbie Lawler via third round TKO.